Welcome back to the farm. We're going to do some cleanup today. Continue my cleanup, really my fall cleanup. I've got a little section here, pretty good little ways down here. I got to finish bush hogging all the way over to where the mums are. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then I'm gonna get that done. Then the section behind me, I'm gonna get that done. I got a couple little things I'm gonna do over here. We'll do those. I've got the bulk of the bush hogging done. You can kind of see behind me, I got from here all the way up to the house, the bush hogging, and kind of been waiting on to do it after it rains, which is kind of hard to do right now, but we got a pretty good little rain, so I'm gonna finish this. This is my biggest section, and then I'm gonna kind of nitpick this section back behind us, and so I'm trying to get this lower quarter of the farm cleaned up and done. And then, not in this video, but up around the barn, I've got to do a lot of work. I'm hoping to have the pig gone so I can really clean up around here. But I'm kind of keeping that isolated where it's kind of growed up and he don't see. He got out the other day, or she did. And it's quite the mess. So where we're at here, the sheep's right behind me. Pumpkin patch is right behind the sheep back here. Of course, the gardens are over here. High tunnels and all that. We're gonna get all that cleaned up. So, and then probably not in this video, but we're gonna tack that up there around the barn. Gotta get all that done. Gotta do some fence. Oh my gosh, we got so much stuff to do. It's all right though. At least I won't get fired, right? You always got work. You won't get fired. All right, so I'm gonna get this done, get started, and I gotta remember to roll them water hoses up too, because I have a really bad tendency to forget about them and run over them. I don't know how many water hoses in my career here that I've run over. So, and she's watching her pennies, so that's liable to get me fired. So anyway, all right, let's get this thing set up and get going, and we'll do some bush hogging. And then I've got a couple. I'll show you my new chicks. I've got something that has plagued me for 20 years, and we're gonna take care of that in this video. And it's just nothing major. It's just a limb hanging over from the neighbors. Nobody lives over there anymore, so I'm gonna cut it down. So we're gonna get that done. And all right, let's get bush hogging and quit doing a little talking before it gets hot. I also have to go to, I gotta go get some feed today, so I don't know how much we're gonna get done, but we're gonna get started anyway. didn't take very long. So now I'm going to roll these hoses up, and I guess that's why I've always run over them, because I don't much like doing it. I don't even like to stretch them out. So we got one here. I just bought in. They had my shed built, or my little storage shed built down there. Just hanging stuff up, which I won't get it. Which I won't get that built. I don't think it should take all that long. I actually went to buy me some posts for it. Some 4x4s, like 8 foot. God, I think they're like 10s or $12 a piece or something like that. Kind of got sidetracked, so anyway, I might. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I might have some posts, round posts up there. Well, you know what? I got some. I'm just thinking out here out loud on camera. I've got some brand new railroad cross ties. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use them for that, because I got some that I'm actually gonna make me a bigger compost. I did have one down here behind us, and it didn't work out. I had one up here, and it didn't work out. So I don't have like a defined area. I'll just pile stuff up, and we'll take, let's see, probably 6, 9 of them, make me a defined compost area on the other side of the high tunnels over next to the fence. So send me, I got a little project. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get them out maybe tomorrow, so we'll see. All right, let me get the rest of these hoses rolled up. So I got that 300 foot of water hose. One of them was slimy. I hate them old slimy water hoses. So I'm gonna get this all bush hauled and mowed down, especially behind me, because I wanted to pull the fabric up from the watermelons. Well, the reason I'm doing all this, I'm actually cleaning up the garden part. I'm gonna get it ready for we can do some cover crops. So basically, the only thing I got going on in the garden right now, I got that corn. I got my greens, which they're getting bug ridden. She's got 4, 5, 6, or 7 zucchini that look really good. Then we got some beans over there, so everything else is ready to come out. Well, we got the peppers in the high tunnel. We're gonna clean out the tomato high tunnel maybe week after next. So I'll film that. I dread that too. So anyway, the reason I'm gonna mow this down or bush hog it, and then I'm gonna pull my fabric and we'll kind of store it right up in here somewhere, because we're putting watermelons and cantaloupe in this area next year. Pumpkins will be right behind us, so I'm gonna do a cover crop. Definitely do a cover crop there, and I'll leave it till way next year. I'm gonna cover crop everything that I can. So that's why I'm getting kind of started on this, and I'll probably do that about mid-October somewhere. So I really want to cover crop that pasture. I don't know if you can see it, but over there where I'm running the chickens. So I've just about got the lower pasture run through. I got maybe another week or a week and a half running the chickens through there. I got maybe a spot or two that I want to run through again, and then I'll start working them back over here to the hay field right over here. That's where my hay field is, and I'll run them through that through the winter. So that's my plan anyway. All right, we'll get this bush hogged, and hopefully this ain't getting too long and boring, but we'll I think I might have some pumpkins I need to pick too. I don't know, we'll check. So all right, I'm gonna get this bush hogged, and we'll go do the next thing I'm gonna do is cut that land. Got all that done, or what I could. That little area back there didn't take very long, but get kind of sneezy, so I'm gonna quit on that for a little bit. This right here has been a thorn. It used not to be this low. It was right, it used to be the right height when I was on the John Deere that it hit you. I've lost two good hats on this limb right here, so I'm gonna let you share the joy with me as I cut this down. I got a pole saw and I got an extension on it, and haven't used it with the extension, so it might be too heavy for me, but I don't know. I'm gonna cut this back as far as I can. I'll actually cut that up for firewood. I wish I could go all the way back to the trunk, but if I can get back so far, well, I don't have to worry about it. I'll be happy. So let's see what we can do here. Got a little bit of firewood. I'll bring my John Deere. I got the forks on it. I'll bring it and pick this brush up. So, all right. I think it's about lunchtime, so I'm gonna stop, eat lunch, go to the feed store, and towards my camera. And maybe this afternoon, well, oh, we'll see. Maybe this evening, we'll start working on that garden on this half of it. Get that all cleaned up. I still got a few old watermelons down there. I've been feeding them to the pig. Seems to like them awful well, so anyway, I'm just tickled to death with that. All right, let me get my John Deere. I'm gonna get this cleaned up, put my tools up, and I actually have some around the house. First time I used that with that extension on it, and that's pretty heavy, but once you got it set on there, it goes. So I wonder if I can get somebody lifting in that bucket and I can go back all the way back to the trunk. Yeah, it might be kind of dangerous. I about got it right there. All right, let's go eat some lunch. Good morning. It's the next day, so I got busy, sidetracked yesterday, and didn't get back down there. But we're gonna start getting this side of the garden cleaned up, and I'm missing some weed fabric, and I don't know where it is. I thought it was down there, and I went down there. Actually, I looked yesterday, didn't find it. So if it's down there, we'll find it with the bush hog, I guess. But I'm gonna get probably from here over to behind the hide till I'm done today, and see what all we can get. Hopefully get this looking good. I've got that pretty much. I didn't know that little corner right up in here yesterday because I got some firewood up there I cut and I ain't never got up. So got to do that. Everything else is pretty good. So all right, we'll try to get this knocked out, and we'll see how it looks after we get through. So I still got the watermelon patch right here, and I'm not going to do it today. I've been coming down here and getting some, feeding them up to the pig. I think I mentioned that yesterday. So I just kind of go around it for now, and then I'll come back with the John Deere and we'll pull the fabric up. And there's some in there that's kind of rotten anyway. And over there I got some rashes, squash growing, butternut. And over there I got just a few greens going, but I might mow some of those down because the bugs got to them. I didn't spray. So I thought there was some weed fabric down this aisle, so we're going to hit it first. And if I find it with that bush hog, it'll be the end of the video because I'll be kind of upset. So. So I think I got done what I wanted to get done for now. Like I said, I'll let this die out a little bit and we'll disc it and put some cover crop on this and back there. And then I really want to do the other side where the vegetables are. Here's our corn patch. Ain't done much. They're starting to tassel, but they ain't this tall. So I don't know if it's going to do anything or not. Yeah, it was an experiment anyway. I just had to use those seeds. So actually, next year now, from here all the way over that bush hog will be corn, and that's the plan now. So, and I'm gonna have to do something about the deer. I think I'm gonna put an electric fence around and get one of those solar chargers. I think they got one on sale at Tractor Supply, and I think I got some gift cards anyway. So anyway, that's the video. A little fall cleanup. The other side, and I got to do the middle where the fruit trees are. I've let that go. I've got to get that going, but that one's going to take some time. I don't know if I can videotape that because I have to go really slow and do. We've got some Indian corn up there my wife planted right up there. It hasn't done much either. I think we planted it too late, so I'm going to go check it. And I'm going to mow all the way back to the fence road too. As far as I can. I got to cut down some trees. I got to do that. But I'm going to wait till it gets cold before I start that. All right. Little fall cleanup. Getting ready for next year. You always got to plan ahead. You got to plan a year ahead. So that's what we're doing. Get ready for next year. All right. Appreciate you watching. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Support your local farmer. We'll see you down at the farm next video.